Good morning. Thanks to all our viewers. We have seen they have a lot of questions or don't know anything about medieval siege weapons. That's why our topic today is medieval Europe weapons.
Today, Medieval Europe podcast is going to be with Steve Jaramillo and Carlos Riascos.
In medieval Europe, they used many kinds of weapons. Here, we're going to talk about some of them. The trebuchet was one of the ones that I think it was the creepiest and violent of all, because they could throw heads, disease cows, rocks, and the enemies inside or to the wall castle. Having so much trash inside the castle will be very bad for the people inside the castle. The cows could cause very bad disease to the people.
I do agree on that, Steve. The trebuchet was a very good weapon. You could attack from long distances and you didn't have to put any soldier in risk. But for me, the most intelligent weapon was the siege tower. It allowed a big number of soldiers to get into the castle and break down the gate.
Okay, Carlos, but there was a problem with that, because if there was a minimum error, a lot of men would die or be seriously injured, and that could affect the war.
Really good point, Steve.
Medieval generals really wanted to protect their soldiers. That is why they created the mantlet and the tortoise.
The mantlet was used to protect the soldiers while they were at war or attacking,
while the tortoise was used to transport the soldiers closer to the castle that was being attacked.
The battering ram was very good and helped future societies. It helped the soldiers to open the gates outside so they could enter and could attack. That could help them win the battle. It influenced future societies because now we can open doors with similar things. The police now uses them to open the doors when they think there is drug or other things at the other side of the door.
They did not just attack from outside in, they attacked inside out too. In some castles they boiled oil and then threw it to the people who tried to break inside the castle. That technique worked really good because tons of people would die. The oil could be turned on fire too, so the people who would be injured but not killed could be burned.
True, Steve, but that technique wasn't good enough. The boiling oil was a short distance weapon, so if people were far from the oil, it will not work. How you say? After a hard battle, one of them will surrender. The people in the castle could surrender and leave the castle. Sometimes they would be killed or trapped by the others, or the people outside could surrender and go back or go attack another village. Okay, that's all for today. See you tomorrow with more information about medieval Europe.
This podcast was brought to you by
Quiet, please. A healthy organization.